Hello. Can I get your attention? Gather up, gather up, gather up. Shh. It's okay. Shh. I was a Sunday school teacher. Shh. Thank you. We have a lot to get covered tonight, and we want to get started right away. My name is Denise Bodie. I'm chairman of the Avalon Foundation this year, and I want to welcome you all to Plein Air Easton 15 Collectors Party and our wonderful art, and thank you so much for being here. Yes, I'm here to thank people, primarily the Friends of Plein Air Easton. I want to thank our host sponsors, Bruce Wiltsey and Bill Davenport. Bruce, well, you're here, where's that? Doris and Bill Nilsson, there they are, thank you. Original sponsors of this. Ellen Botany, our founder of the Avalon Foundation. There she is. Academy Art Museum, thank you so much for, the venue is extraordinary. And Waterfowl Chesapeake. And finally, the town of Easton. Thank you so much for all of those. Yay! Okay, one more. I just want to give a big thank you and shout out because Plein Air Easton is the work of the Avalon Foundation. So a big shout out to the board of the Avalon. Please raise your hand and shout out to them. And now I want to turn it over to the extraordinary CEO of the Avalon Foundation, Al Bond.
For those of you who have been here before, you know that this is we moved through this evening very quickly, but there are a few things that I think really do need to be said here in our 15th year. This year is an extraordinary one in that we have grown our programming in a number of ways, and in fact, throughout the week we've had events where we had alumni come as a part of Plein Air Easton and paint out and be a part of our festival again and talk about who they are and how they've grown over these years in our coffee and conversation. Those events were simulcast both on Facebook and on YouTube live and are available forever, I guess, as a part of that piece. I think those were very successful. It happens that we are also simulcasting this event live right now. So all the cameras that you see around there, we are worldwide, guys. So hold on tight. That is very, very different from 15 years ago. And this event has been a community event the entire time, but there is really one person among the entire group that I think at this particular moment that I want to give special thanks to, and that is Nancy Tankersley. We had a number of people who said that maybe a plein air event in the town of Easton would be a good idea. It was pitched to me 2 times prior to Nancy, but Nancy said the magic words. She said that it would be a great idea if we had a plein air festival in the town of Easton, and then she said, and I want to help. And she and Carl Tankersley really did. And I think that her insights were really instrumental in getting us off the ground running in the right direction right out of the gate. So again, Nancy, I can't even see you. I don't know where you are, but heartfelt love. Thank you, thank you, thank you and look at what you have made possible. I'm going to tell you that this is not the end of Plein Air Easton. It is where our awards are announced. Tomorrow we're going to have a great quick draw event. We have Small Painting Sunday on Sunday, obviously, and our judge, David Levy, will give a little bit more room to talk about his choices on the judges' talk on Sunday. We'd love to see you back for all of those events. And there's a whole lot more programmed. I'm not going to name every single piece of it, but those are ones that are really worthwhile coming back for. So Our judge this evening, David Levy, was our juror last year. He has come to the event both times, actually. David Levy is an educator. He is a museum director. He is an art historian and a designer and a photographer and a musician. So a very accomplished guy and a Renaissance man in a lot of ways, absolutely. He also was the executive dean and CEO of the Parsons School of Design, and he is widely known as the person who took that school from almost bankruptcy to the international educational juggernaut that it is today. So if that was where he stopped, it would be a pretty amazing career. But it is not where he stopped. In the 1990s, he took over the Corcoran Gallery at a time that it was under tremendous stress. There was a lot of controversy about the Mapplethorpe show that was there, and attendance was way down. It went from 80,000 people a year over the time that he was there to well over 1 million people a year. So again, an amazing, amazing accomplishment. Yeah, and I'm only like breezing the surface of what he did there. And in his free time, he founded the New School of Jazz and Contemporary Music, the Delaware College of Art and Design, Bach to Rock, and has a consultancy group, Objective Focus, that he's involved in at this moment. So David Levy has had just an incredible career in the arts, and it is a real honor for him to be here tonight and to judge our little show. So David, if you would come up, and it's time to lay it down.
Well, thank you. That was a little much. It's a pleasure to be here. This exhibition.
I'm going to bring it really close to you.
Oh, okay.
Closer than you think.
Closer than I think. All right. Now you can hear me. All right. This is a terrific show. I mean, it is a really, really good exhibition. That's the good news. The bad news is it's a hell of a thing to try to judge a show where you really want almost every single piece that you see to win a prize, and they can't. So you'll bear with me because we have a limited number of awards. I want to make a brief comment about the awards, and this is partially a personal decision on my part. The awards, as you know, fall into a variety of categories. It's not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the personal decision was that I didn't want to duplicate awards. I didn't want to say, if a person wins in one category and it's a great painting, but it also applies to another category, that person would get 2 awards, and then another person would, that might be on a par, would have to be ruled out. So I kept it to 1 person per category. And and that gave me maximum, and gave all maximum coverage. But, you know, I was just walking through the show and looking at some of the things that didn't get awards, and I thought, boy, I wish I could have given that award to that painting. So, you know, that's the way it goes. So here we go, and we start with the honorable mentions. And it comes up on the screen, right?
What's that? Yeah, it does come up on the screen.
Okay. And do you want me to read all of this?
Yeah. We're going to ask the folks in the back that are talking to just take a moment and listen.
Do you want me to read the name of them, or just the person?
You're going to read the name and the person.
Okay. Okay. So
I think that you say it.
I say it, and then it happens. Okay. All right. The title is Chesapeake Log Canoe Regatta, and the artist is Deborah Hughes. pictures.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, first one. Thank you, Ted. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Next honorable mention, I got my mic up. Next honorable mention title is Island Barn, and the artist is Lori Hendricks.
Lori, come on up.
No, washed out photograph.
Lori, come on up here. You're going to hold this in front of you. You're going to look at Ted over there.
Where's
You're gonna
Ted?
smile.
Hi, Ted.
He's the one with the camera.
Oh, hi, Ted.
Yep. Yep. Very good.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep.
So much. I'm really honored.
Thank you.
So nice to meet
Thank
you,
you
too.
for having it in there. The next is for the best use of light, and you may find this a little curious. It's a terrific painting, and it is called Full Moon, and it is by Nikolai Mikushkin. You know, there's an awful lot of... Congratulations.
So show it facing forward and yep. Okay.
You know, there's an awful lot of light on that screen. It washes out
Yeah,
the...
I know. Unfortunately, we're kind of on there.
I just wanted to say there's a lot of light on that screen, and some of these you got to go look at them in the flesh because they're really getting washed out. You can't really see the nuance of the color in some of them. Okay. Okay. Best painting by a Maryland artist. Title is Mutt and Marty Do a Full Pull, and the artist's name is Stuart Burgess White.
This is the sponsor.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the artist. I wish I was. I wish I was.
Well, it happens. Oh, here we go.
Here you go. Face that on out. Thank you very much. Yep, and then we're going to make a picture. Yep.
Come on in.
Great.
And the next is the best watercolor, and the name is, and this is a pun, Missed Opportunity, spelled M-I-S-T, and the artist's name is Russell Jewell.
Russell is on his way up. Yep. Nice work. Cameras face out and smile. Yep.
The next one is Best Nocturne, meaning night painting. And the title is One Summer Night, and the artist is Krista Pisano.
While Krista is coming up, I'm going to read Leslie Lobel and Eric Timzak were not able to be here tonight. They are sorry to have missed Plein Air Easton, but they did give me a little statement to read. They said that they're very pleased to be supporting the festival and especially the Best Nocturne Award. And yeah, they want to say to the collectors in the room, when it comes to a piece of art that speaks to you, you don't regret the ones that you buy, you regret the ones that got away. So that's their message. Yeah. Here's this. Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, the next one. The next one is where I am upending the acquisitions committee of the Metropolitan Museum. This is the one entitled "Worthy of the Met," and the title is "Blackwater Sunset," and the artist's name is Terry Gable or Gabble.
Congratulations. Very good job. Worthy of the men, honey.
Hey. Pictures have anything to do.
The next one is Best New Artist to the Plein Air Easton, and the painting is called Cuts and Case Crane, and the artist's name is Eileen Ader. Anyone up here?
Somewhere? Here we go. Come on up.
Oh.
Welcome, Best New Artist.
What a wonderful surprise.
Here you go. You want to take hold of that, and you're going to turn around, and we're going to make a picture.
My favorite photographer. He's a good one.
And the next is Best Architectural. And the title is Abandoned Railroad Overpass, Cordova, Maryland, and the artist's name is Charlie Hunter.
He's the sponsor of the award. We're waiting for Charlie to come on.
Oh, you're the sponsor.
Yeah, I'm not an artist.
Yeah. You look like an artist.
I don't know. Probably. It's a deal.
Well, they probably will now.
Yep. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Take that.
Sure. Where do I go? Oh, up. Hey, there's the check.
That's the good part right there.
That's the third. Hey, hey.
All right.
Okay, we're good? Thanks so much.
And the next award is Best Marine, and the title is Cambridge Classic, and the artist's name is Quang Huang.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. You want to turn it around.
This way. Thank you.
Welcome.
Congratulations.
Turn the page. Oh, now we're getting this. Wait a minute. Oh no, there's another sheet. Okay. The next category is Best Figurative Painting in a Landscape. The title is Washington Street Nocturne, and the artist is Hui Lei Chong.
Once again, the sponsors couldn't be here tonight, but if they hit enter one more time, we will hear a little word from them.
That one actually moves.
This, the 15th
Maybe we won't hear a word
annual
from them.
Easton Plein Air. We're sorry we can't be with you on this awards night, but as you can see, we're awfully busy here in Christina Lake, British Columbia. I want to congratulate all of the artists who came to Easton this year, and particularly the winner of the award that we sponsor, the Best Figurative Painting in a Landscape. Good luck to you all.
Thanks.
You are so welcome.
They did a little thing.
Can't even see it. I mean,
So we're going to stand and we're going to smile. Okay. Yep.
You know, it really is hard to see some of these paintings on the screen. We just go back and look at them at the end. The next is best hospitality. Title is Harbor Lights, and the artist is Elise Phillips. We don't want any artist broken legs here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And the next category is Life on the Farm. The painting is 101 in the shade, which is actually very appropriate, and for tomorrow anyhow. And the artist's name is John S. Caggiano.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
Smile. You have to smile.
Smile.
Smile. I'm supposed to smile. Okay, I'm smiling. All right. Not in my nature. All right, we're getting into the home stretch here, and we're starting with the third place winner. The third place winner. The title of the painting is Island Girls, and the artist is Tim Kelly.
When did you do the artist choice? It's right before the post. Absolutely, yeah. Come on up. Yeah. I'm going to ask you to do that, and then this means that you get to come back next year. So, yeah.
And now we're at second place, and the title is Sunny Day Mill, and the artist is Charles Newman.
Try it out on you. Yeah, come on. Exactly.
Oh my God. This is wonderful. Thank you, David.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Congrats.
Thank you. What's your name?
Ben.
Ben. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Great.
Very good. Congratulations.
You do this one, right?
What's that? You do
I
this
do
one
it.
too?
Oh, I do it.
Well, I can do it.
Oh, no, I'll do it. I mean, I just didn't know. Right now, a wonderful aspect of this is the artist's choice. And the artist's choice, and that means all of the participating artists have voted and caucused and picked their choice for the best, what they feel is the best, what they consider the best painting in the exhibition. And the painting is Brunch on the Patio, and the artist is Amy Erickson.
We were having lunch on the porch when we were painting it, and I walked in and I said, "That's a winner. That's a winner."
Congratulations, that's wonderful.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Oh, you're, yes. There you go.
Congratulations very much.
You know, I've had a long career in the arts and made a lot of art myself and worked with I don't know how many artists, some of them very critical, important people. And I've learned to take I have a tremendous confidence in the judgment of accomplished artists. And so there's a saying, you know, that great minds think alike. Maybe it's great minds sometimes think alike, but nevertheless, the winner of the grand prize is also the artist's choice. Brunch on the patio, Amy Erickson.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, no. Okay.
I'm told that only has happened once before in the 15 years of this show, so that's very interesting. And I think to me and to the artists, I think a kind of a validation of something. And but so we think alike.
Guys, thank you.
Yeah, if you are ready, you can say something.
Say something?
You don't have to. Okay, all right. So I want to thank everyone who is involved in this year's festival. David, thank you so much for your excellent work. It is truly exceptional when we have unity of opinion in this way. I am going to ask all of the artists who are here who won awards to congregate up here. We're going to get a group picture as well. For everyone else, thank you for being here for the many, many ways, and we'll see you throughout the weekend. And have a great night. Keep on partying. Yep.